as consumers, we are seeing that boycotts work, right? So what does this have to do with unboxing some shoes? Because that's what we're gonna do. So the story of Uggs, and really you guys should look this up, but I'll give you a quick synopsis, is an Australian surfer moved to the US, noticed that surfers here were not using Uggs like they do in Australia. Uggs a very generic term for this type of sheepskin boot. So he started importing and creating a company here and sold those very successfully for years. And then as little businesses often get swallowed up by corporations, this happened to them. And a big company called Decker bought the original Uggs brand. So when you think you're buying Uggs, you're not actually getting true Uggs from Australia. They're coming from Cambodia and Vietnam and China, which make so much of the world's products anyway. Nothing wrong with that. Their quality is often good. I have no problem with that part of it. But what I do have a problem with is that Decker decided to completely trademark the word Ugg. And Ugg is just a common word in Australia for this type of shoe. So because they did that, several companies can't even, outside of Australia, sell Uggs as Uggs. The original people that designed and created Uggs can't even call them Uggs for a lot of these companies. So I bet you didn't know that the Uggs that we think we're buying that are from Australia are not from Australia. They're not the true original Uggs. These are. This company is called since 74 now. They've had to legally change their name because of the actual Uggs company here. These are Australian made since 1974. This company that I ordered from in particular had to change their name from Uggs since 1974 to since 74 is a big lawsuit that they went through. And there's a whole TikTok thing here about it. You can look that up as well. Were these more expensive? Yes. Was this more inconvenient? Yes. But that's what we need to do now as Americans. We need to stop expecting everything fast and cheap. And we need to go back to companies that are hand making things. And as a crafter and artisan myself, that is what I'm doing. Everything I sell in my store, 90% of it is from a small business, and a lot of them are women-owned businesses. And Since 74 is a family-owned business. That's who I want to support. And I am willing to buy outside of the United States and get the original and what I want and not give my money to a corporation here. Now I realize we all can't do that, and that's something that is a privilege for me to be able to do. I'm not rich, but if I am going to purchase something, I'm going to look at it under a microscope. Let's open them up. Okay, I had to move my camera. Okay. Look how beautifully it's packaged, y'all. First of all, y'all need to see this. I'm gonna run out of time here, so I'm gonna pull them out. I ordered 2 pairs. Oh, pay attention to detail. Little companies do that. It's not just thrown in an Amazon bag. Really like the way that they packaged it. So, and each one comes in a bag. I think these are the slippers. So I ordered a pair of slippers and a pair of black Uggs that are the classic. I got them in leopard print. Aren't they pretty? Very nice. And I got a black pair. These were a present to myself for this year, for losing weight, for starting a business. Just needed to do something nice for myself. And these are the black ones. So I got a kind of a cropped platform, just standard black. It says since 74 on it. They smell nice. And then on the leopard print, woo, on the leopard print, these are slippers, because every morning when I get up, I like to put on my slippers because I'm cold. And I just wanted to get a pair of slippers that are not falling apart all the time. And sometimes a full Ugg is just too warm. So these are for the house. But aren't those pretty? These are a leopard. And these were handmade specifically for me, so they don't make them until you order them. Really nice, great company to support. If you're going to buy Uggs, go ahead and get the real deal or from another one of these companies from Australia. And that is, for me, what I will start doing from now on when I purchase something, because our money matters, and how we spend our money in the United States really does make a difference, as we've all seen, right? And oh, there's also a little gift from them here. It says since 74, Australian made, a little gift from Australia. And Vegemite. I've had Vegemite before. It's an acquired taste, but it has little directions on it. That's too cute. They're awesome. I'm so stoked to have them. They arrived just in time for spooky season. If you're nervous about ordering from Australia, I've ordered from another brand from Australia too, Avelina de Moray, and no, I had no issues getting it here. I've ordered from a lot of companies overseas, and I don't typically have any issues. You can pay for insurance on things like that too. Just keep in mind it does add to your costs. But this is what we need to start doing, people. We're going to have to start really thinking about where we're buying our things from and try to support people that are ethical.